Today is the first day in my whole entire life that I've ever done this. And I honestly don't really know how to feel about it. Um, I stopped talking to women today. I have, when I say that, I've completely cut off, um, the women that I were speaking to or had potential in trying to like date or get to know in that type of way. I have completely stopped talking to those women. I have now just grown into just, being alone and being to myself as of now. Is it something that I am extremely proud of? Nah. I actually felt really down after doing it, obviously. Because it's like, dang. But I had to go through the harsh realization of that I am supposed to be alone. I don't know if that's forever. I don't know if that's just right now. I don't know what's going on. They say nothing is forever, but man, I don't know. I said that I would stop playing that I wouldn't stop playing video games at the age of like, 13. And here I am, still playing them. Told myself I would not stop playing. And I think I'm 27 right now. I think that, yeah, I'm not gonna find anybody anytime soon that's going to, be like a wife or something or anything. Cause honestly, I have to work on myself first. Major things that I have to do to myself when it comes to just transforming my life in general. I wonder if anybody else kind of feels that same way, or if anybody else, any other guy or girl out there that has done this, that has cut off the people that they have been talking to, or if they've just, and it's not for like any existential reason, like, oh, I don't like them, or oh, they're bad women. All three of those women are actually, they have their own ways of being, but they are good women to say the least. From what I know and from what I could tell, and you know, it's not that like, oh, it's not, and don't get it twisted. Like I'm some type of, I mean, yeah, you can call it what you want. If I was like some type of player or gigolo or whatever, but it was just me, trying to see like testing out the dating field and going through talking stages and whatever. And it was just a pretty, and it was from different time periods. Like one was in January, one was in like April, one was in like June. So I just kind of, and I knew I wasn't going to continue to, give them my full fledged effort like I wanted to. And that's what made me truly sad. Is that I wasn't able to give them my all like how I wanted to give them my all. And that's what caused me to do what I did. Is the fact that I'm a very selfless guy at the end of the day. So when I think, I'm not the best man for the job, I will let you know that. And with women, at first, especially growing up, I always thought I was the man for the job, right? Like, oh, a woman wants to spend that time or do this for me or do this with me, that's my time to shine, you feel me? So I would always, be very grateful and appreciative of that and, try to get on that as much as I possibly can get on that. But now, as I'm older, I realize, let go a lot of that ego and, that self that and I like had so much self belief and, so much like, charisma and all that's gone now. It's more so like, man. More so like, man, like I know I couldn't be the best person to this person that I know somebody I know that she deserves better. Those women deserve better, man. They deserve a better man than me. They do. They do deserve a better man that's going to be able to give them a relationship like a legitimate relationship that's going to be able to talk to them and be with them and actually, and they're beautiful. They can all find some guy that's out there that will be that person for them. They can find the guy who is going to be the one for them. But I know personally in my heart of hearts, I know, especially right now as I'm living, I know I'm not that guy right now. I know I'm not. I am not that guy, pal. I am just me. Um, and it's very hard to say that, like with a like, it makes it sound like I'm just like not appreciating myself or I'm devaluing myself, but I'm not. I just know that what they need is somebody who is going to love them and treasure them way more than I can and that I have for the past however long we've been talking. Um, one was in a kind of relationship. She was in like a position that I was kind of in, where she was, or a position that I should say that I've seen myself like I've dealt with that type of woman before. She was dealing with her ex. They was living in the same house, but they weren't together. And I dealt with that before. And that did not end at all. So, you know, that just completely was one thing, right? And then while that was going on, there was another one that popped up that was more, this was one that was more outside and more not so put to herself, but she had a kid already. And I'm just like, I don't have any kids, by the way. So I didn't know if I could commit to that. And then there was another one that's all the way in California that seemed a little crazy, but um, yeah. So like out of those three situations, I know that might sound like okay, well, these women obviously were not like just the best choices, but I mean, all in all, I know their situations were pretty estranged, but they weren't the worst. But they weren't bad women by any means. They were really good women that deserve a man that is going to, like I said, be with them and actually give their all to them. Because I know right now I can't give my all to anybody. The only thing I give my all to is probably content creation right now, um, and that's it. It's content creation, man, and God, I guess. And it's super hard for me to give my all to him because it's like, man, I don't even know what that even looks like. So yeah, but definitely giving my all to just trying to be a better person and a better version of myself and understanding myself, definitely. And the main reason why, all that happened was because I really figured out that, and the universe, God, whatever you believe in out there, I'm not going to try to force you to believe in my religion, nor am I going to try to, you know, like, force anybody on my beliefs. But I would say if it's God, if you believe in the universe, if you believe in whatever, I just think that there is a gut feeling telling me just to kind of be alone and do my own thing. And that's really what I've been doing. That's really what I have decided that I will continue to do. So this video is more so for people who, have either been through this or anything. But the moral of this video really goes to me saying broken hearts break hearts. And I never realized that until today. My heart was truly broken and I never knew how to really get over that. And so now that has forced me to break somebody else's heart because I had to tell them that I'm just not able to be the person that I really want to be with you. And that was sad for me to say and sad for me to even go through. So, with that being said, please, if you do have a broken heart or if you have some type of trauma or anything like that, please get that resolved first before we move into any relationships out there. To all my nieces and nephews, man, just take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of others. And you can be the best person that you can be to somebody else. Don't follow in my footsteps and have to realize that after, um, the talking, or after you then got into different talking stages with different women, or if it's the nieces out there, different talking stages with different men. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And I thank y'all for watching this video. And I appreciate y'all for, you know, just watching. And I don't know how many likes or whatever this will get, but thank you all. And Unk out.